Hey Eagle fans, before we start today's video, get your Eagles related questions in time for week 2 right now down below in the comments section. Use the hashtag Eagles, type your little question away. Thomas, what will the Eagles blah blah blah? And I'll answer it in a video most likely on Friday and probably Saturday as well. That way you guys are ready to go for the start of the big week 2 matchup against the LA Rams. So again, mailbag questions down below. Get your questions to type right now. Go type. All right, so on today's Eagles video, we're going to get into the news and rumors, some good injury news, some interesting trade news as well, and then some bad injury news. You know what? Good first, right? It's Wednesday. Let's get some good news first. Lane Johnson is going to play on Sunday. Yes, the star right tackle for Philadelphia has said in an interview recently that he will go ahead and play in week 2. Of course, he missed week 1 because he had an ankle surgery procedure a couple of weeks ago that was minor, and that he was close to being able to play in week 1, but eventually was unable to just due to the nature of the injury. Listen, the Eagles allowed 8 sacks without Lane Johnson in week 1. It was absolutely abysmal. Does it mean that they're going to be completely fine against Aaron Donald and the pass rush of the Rams? No. But does it mean they could be better? Yes, I think they will be a lot better with Lane Johnson. Listen, you see it at the bottom of your screen right now. With Lane Johnson in an Eagles uniform in a football game, the Eagles are 36-17. Without him, 6-12, including last week's abysmal, absolute collapse there in the second half to the Washington football team. Here was Lane Johnson talking to D-Gun, one of the former NBC Philly anchors who is no longer with them, but a great Eagle reporter overall. Spoke with Lane Johnson just the other day saying, quote, "I'm going to be out there, D-Gun. I'm going to be out there, so count on it." All right, we're counting on it. That's good. Now, quickly, Doug Peterson did say in his press conference today that if Lane can't go, then they will go ahead and probably play either Matt Pryor or Jack Driscoll on the right side of the offensive line, trying to keep Jordan Mailata from playing on the right side because he was so bad in pass protection over there. But it's looking like, again, Johnson will be out there, which is going to have a big improvement and a big deal for this Eagles offensive line that is still going to struggle. This is not sure up every single hole that they have. I think Jason Peters has struggled at left tackle. He looked really bad in a lot of pass rushing opportunities against Chase Young in week 1. I think the right guard spot is obviously a giant mess right now, but if you can have Peters, who still has the experience to be good, I think still can be good, Sayamalu, Kelsey, the left side will hold down and be okay, and the right side having Lane Johnson back is just going to be a lot better overall for those pass rushers coming off of the end. So this is good news. This is big news. This will not solve all the problems, but I can guarantee you there's no way the Eagles give up 8 sacks next week against the LA Rams. If they do, then we're all in trouble, and the Eagles are going to be really bad this year. So hopefully that's not the case. Okay, drop a like right now. Quick ad break. Go down below. Drop a like if you guys are pumped to see Lane Johnson back in an Eagles uniform. Drop a like because you know he's going to make a difference, right? Come on, give this video a like right now. All right, let's move on to the stuff you guys keep DMing me about on Twitter. And again, if you ever want to ask an Eagles-related question personally to me, follow me on Twitter, @RealThomasMott. Link is down below me, somewhere over here, @RealThomasMott. Follow me on Twitter. But this was asked like 80 times yesterday. Thomas, will the Eagles trade for Allen Robinson? Thomas, did you see Allen Robinson wants to be traded from the Chicago Bears? Thomas, make the deal happen. Yes, I saw. Yes, listen, I think Allen Robinson probably can be traded. And yes, I think Philadelphia could be an option, but will it actually happen? That is the question. So here's the deal. Robinson, final year of his contract in Chicago. He's unhappy with Mitch Trubisky being his quarterback, even though the Bears did win on Sunday. Came back to win against the Detroit Lions. Apparently he wants out, even though his agent recently said that he doesn't want out, but as we always know, he probably wants out. So, could the Eagles do a deal? What would the deal cost? That is my big question, honestly, is like, how much is this going to cost to go ahead and get him? Here was Shefty via Twitter on Allen Robinson. Quote, "Brandon Parker, agent for Bears wide receiver Allen Robinson, said he and his client have not requested a trade. However, Robinson, who's in the last year of his contract, is unhappy that Chicago has been unwilling to pay him market value for wide receivers. So, no, we've not asked for a trade. In reality, I bet you he has. I would put money on the fact that he wants out of Chicago overall. First off, should the Eagles sign him? Like, do you want the Eagles to sign, Allen Robinson? Go down below, type Y down below for yes. In the pinned comment, type N down below for no. So here's the deal. Listen, Robinson's a great football player. You look at his career stats, he's a good football player, and he'd probably be the best wide receiver on the Philadelphia Eagles if he was traded to them right now. Because as we know, no Alshon Jeffrey, Quez Watkins is out right now, Deshaun Jackson is healthy, quotes, right? I'm not convinced that he is, even though he says that he is. Reagor is still young. Hightower is still very young. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside was terrible in week 1. Again, it seems like he's going to be a bust. And Greg Ward, for all he did last year, is still a practice squad quarterback trying to play wide receiver. So yeah, listen, I like the Eagles wide receiver core. I'm not going to say that I don't, because I've said I do like what they have. But Robinson would easily be the best wide receiver on this roster, no doubt. Here's what I think a trade would look like. First off, I would not give a first-round draft pick. That's dumb. I think at most you could get a second-round draft pick if you are Chicago out of Philadelphia. But here's the whole problem. Philadelphia's in cap hell next year. So the odds of them being able to re-sign a guy like Allen Robinson to a 15, 16, 17 million dollar a year wide receiver contract is very, very unlikely. So if you give a second-round draft pick, you are renting Allen Robinson. You are renting him. So do I want him? Yes. Would he help the Eagles? Yes. Could the Eagles do the trade? Yes. But if you are going to be able to sign him to an extensive deal, you're going to do what San Francisco did last year, and that was give up a third-round draft pick for Emmanuel Sanders and then watch him walk in free agency, which didn't result in a Super Bowl for them either. So it's risky, right? It's risky to go ahead and do the deal, because the odds of being able to re-sign him are very, very slim. But if they did the deal, I can't complain, because he'd still be one of the better wide receivers on the Eagles roster, probably the best in my opinion. Now, here's a non-risky deal. Did you go outside today like I did and feel the cold weather? It was like 62 this morning in Atlanta? It's hoodie season, guys. Do you understand that? It's hoodie season. I know all of you guys love hoodies, so we have a great hoodie deal right now at chatsports.com/Eagles hoodie. First, the official Eagle hoodie you will see all the Eagle players wear on the sideline game in and game out is right there for $75 at chatsports.com/Eagles hoodie. Pick one up right now, because trust me, this is something you buy and you wear for many, many seasons after it. Also, we have the all-black ladies hoodie as well. Again, both linked at chatsports.com/Eagles hoodie. I bought the one last year. Same website. I bought the official, it was the military one, you know, that like brown one you see me wear in some videos in the past. Ready to pull it out this year. I'm telling you, pick up one of these new ones right here. You're going to have it for many, many years to come. Stay warm, look great, rep the Eagles, chatsports.com/Eagles hoodie. Link down below in the description box. Okay, quickly, little additions to the IR, to the injury report. So Vinny Curry was placed on IR, and Craig James, the cornerback, who got a brand new contract this offseason, both on IR, meaning they cannot play till week 5. And this is it's big news just because these are good rotational guys there. Vinny Curry's supposed to be rotational pass rusher. Brandon Graham is in concussion protocol. Derek Barnett has not been officially announced to be playing in week 2. So, you know, the defensive line's a little bit banged up right now. But of course, we'll have the latest injury news as always. So make sure you guys are subscribed here. It's what we're doing right now, so let's make sure you guys hit the big subscribe button down below. But with Curry and Craig James on IR, the Eagles then have gone to the practice squad and designated 4 players who will officially stay on the practice squad this week, and Deontay Burnett, the wide receiver, Joe Ostman, T.Y. McGill, and Trevor Williams, the cornerback. Any 2 of those could be called up to on the active roster, because you can call up 2 people every single week. So, a little bit of news that goes on here in terms of IR. The injury bug has hit Philadelphia again, but if Johnson comes back healthy, I think that's a big deal for Philadelphia overall. Quickly, the Eagles did sign a guard. They signed Jamon Brown, the former Falcon, the former Bear. It doesn't guarantee he's actually going to continue to be on the football team. I saw Jamon Brown in person here in Atlanta, and he struggled mightily to the point that he was cut and then signed by the Bears. So the Eagles signed a guard doesn't necessarily mean the Eagles signed a guard that's going to make a big difference. So there you go. Listen, a lot of news today. I wanted to break it all down. Some good news in terms of Johnson, some interesting news with Robinson, although a little unlikely, and then the IR stuff we just got there. So hopefully they stay healthy. Week 2 goals, right? Say them with me. Stay healthy, Eagles. Also win and don't give up a lot of sacks. So we'll see what happens. All right, ultimately out for today here on Philadelphia Eagles Now. I am Thomas Mott, signing off for the rest of your day.